Jealous puppet Harry breaks silence as King Charles bestows special title to George on his 11th birthday. It's Prince George's 11th birthday, a day that should be all about cake, presents and maybe a cheeky game of polo because that's what royal kids do, right? But instead of just birthday wishes, King Charles decides to drop a bombshell bigger than the crown jewels themselves. He bestows a special title on young George, and suddenly it's not just the birthday candles that are lit, it's a whole royal firestorm. While little George is probably trying to figure out how to spell his new title, Uncle Harry's allegedly having a full-blown meltdown across the pond in Montecito. And let me tell you, it's not pretty. We're talking jealousy, guilt and enough regret to fill the Tower of London. According to our super secret, totally not made up source, Harry's feeling more left out than a corgi at a cat show. Apparently he's realising that his kids Archie and Lilibet don't know their royal cousins and it's hitting him harder than a polo mallet to the head. Our source claims that Harry always had these grand visions of being the cool uncle, the one who gives advice that the kids can't ask their parents about. Well, Harry, here's a wild idea. Maybe don't air all of your family's dirty laundry on international television. Just a thought. And let's not forget about Kate, the Princess of Wales. According to our source, Harry misses her friendship and often thinks about messaging her. I can just imagine that text. Hey Kate, remember when we used to be friends before I called your husband a bully and implied the whole family was racist? Good times, right? Wanna grab a coffee? But here's the real kicker, folks. While Harry's apparently drowning in a sea of regret, what's he actually doing about it? Is he picking up the phone? Is he booking a flight to London? Is he sending a raw carrier pigeon with an apology note? Nope. He's sitting in his Montecito mansion, probably sipping on a kale smoothie, feeling sorry for himself. And let's talk about those kids for a moment. Archie and Lilibet, growing up in sunny California, probably thinking that Buckingham Palace is some kind of fancy hotel, and that a royal wave is something that surfers do. Meanwhile, George, Charlotte and Louis are learning the ropes of royalty, probably practicing their curtsies and bows before they can even tie their shoelaces. It's a tale of two very different childhoods, and Harry's caught in the middle, apparently feeling guilty about it all. But here's the thing. Harry, you made your choice. You decided that your kids would grow up away from the royal circus, and that's fine. That's your prerogative as a parent, but you can't then turn around and be upset that your kids don't have a relationship with the very institution that you chose to leave. And let's not forget about Meghan in all of this. Our source doesn't mention her feelings, but I can't imagine she's thrilled about Harry pining for his old life. After all, this is the woman who reportedly couldn't wait to leave the UK faster than you can say cucumber sandwiches. Is she sitting there watching Harry mope around the house wondering if she's married to a prince or a pendulum? But you know what really gets me? The timing of all of this. It's Prince George's birthday, for crying out loud, a day that should be about celebrating a young boy's life. But it's turned into yet another episode of the Harry and Meghan show. It's like they can't stand not being the centre of attention for even a day. So what's the solution here? Well, if I were Harry's PR person, and thank God I'm not, because talk about a thankless job, I'd be telling him to put his money where his mouth is. If you miss your family, call them. If you want your kids to know their cousins, make it happen. Stop whining to the press and start making actual moves towards reconciliation. And to King Charles, Prince William, Princess Kate and the rest of the royal family I say this. Keep doing what you're doing, focus on your duties, on raising the next generation of royals, on serving the people. Don't let Harry's long-distance drama distract you from what's important. And to Prince George, if you're somehow reading this, and let's face it, you've probably got more important things to do, like learning how to knight people or something, happy birthday, kid. Don't let the family drama get you down, just focus on your cake, your presents, and maybe start practicing your royal wave. Trust me, you're gonna need it.